Check, check. Check, check. All right, all right, all right. Sorry to keep everybody waiting, both in terms of being gone for a week and in terms of starting an hour late tonight. Let me see. We get to. I think I remember we were basically just going to go right back into the palace, but let me double check that. Cha cha, ha cha 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 cha. So, daytime. We did all of this stuff. Evening. Craft infiltration tools. We can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like lockpicks are the way to go. Anything here that's worth it. I guess the items might be worth it.
Yeah.
Cancel. Yeah, we'll just make 5 air guns. Why not? Go all out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, our proficiency is getting there.
Well then.
Whew. I made it on time. I suppose I'm still safe if you're here. I can't be late today, too.
Not a morning person.
No, I was up very early shooting a news show. I have much more work in television because of the Phantom Thieves. I have permission from my school, but it's still tough to do both. I can't keep complaining. Well, let's both do our best today.
Sure, buddy.
So sorry.
It's gross and humid, even though it's the end of June. Oh yeah, in Japan, when the rainy season ends, we say that it opens. But in English, it's more common to hear people say the rainy season comes to a close. Be careful. Expressions for the weather are totally different depending on what country you're in. Now then, you there.
How about you?
Which of these animals would wrong in English beginning about the weather? Dogs.
This is
It's
it.
raining cats and dogs.
Good.
Did you hear that? I wasn't even close. Maybe he actually is smart. Teacher's
Nice
glaring
going.
at us. Additionally, in Norwegian, they say it's raining witches, and in Polish, they say it's raining frogs. Each country has its own way of describing heavy rain and its own metaphorical substitute falling from the sky. Oh yeah, over here they say that when a cat washes its face, it rains. I clean my face every day because I like being clean, and let me tell you, that's a load of bull. Oh, but I'm not a cat, of course.
Hey.
12 days left. Yes, we actually are.
This is why I hate rainy season.
Secured route. Go right away.
Oh, Ryuji, hello.
Just let them talk.
Hey, Makoto.
Is something wrong?
Nah, it's nothing.
Well, it definitely doesn't seem like it's nothing to you.
So I've been doing a little thinking and, how do I put it? I guess I was thinking about coming up with a new move, like a special tag team move kind of thing. So I got this idea while playing a video game, and it's a move that's gonna
Okay,
need
so
your help.
Ryuji and Makoto
My
will have to
help.
move together. That's
You know
a
what?
weird choice.
Never
but
mind. I just saw something like it in the game and thought it looked cool. And when I try to say it out loud, it seems too insane.
Insane, huh? So, in other words, you may have come across a special attack that outclasses any of our previous moves.
What?
Why don't you tell me your idea? By the way you described it, it must be a pretty good one.
All right. Just don't get mad at me, okay?
I see.
So stupid, right? Yeah, I was just joking. Please forget what I said.
That could work.
Yeah, that could work. Wait, what?
But if we're going to do this, we'll have to push ourselves harder than ever before. Think you can keep up?
Yes, ma'am. We're gonna show him the real meaning of pain.
We should probably get going now, though. I wouldn't want to make everyone else wait.
Yeah.
All that's left is the calling card, right? We should send it.
Yeah,
Oops.
nobody actually knows him.
I would agree, but it will not be an easy task this time.
There's so goddamn much I want to write on the calling card, too. Oh, yeah.
To get this, I was talking with Makoto earlier and we came up with this insane move. How does it work? Well, a bit difficult to explain with words alone. Don't worry, I'll take care of explaining. So the plan is... Did the star just light up?
What did you say?
So it's just like how it reacted with Lady Ann and I last time. It doesn't react at all at other times, though. I don't get how this thing works.
This is...
Instead of granting wishes, maybe it just offers a bit of support. As long as it benefits us in some way, I'm happy. Let's give it a try when there's an opportunity. Make sure to match my timing, okay? Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Alright, send the calling card.
Guess we should send out the calling card.
Now the question is, how do we deliver the calling card to him?
Yeah, we don't know where he lives.
Why
Sorry,
not
if
use
y'all
the
don't
same method
mind,
as before?
actually. While this is playing, I need to make some changes to my Yu-Gi-Oh deck that I've been working on. And I will just do that and talk with y'all while this plays, because I'm probably not... Oh, never mind, it wasn't that long. I thought it would be longer. How few customers we get during the rainy season. I'll turn off auto for this. So what ended up happening with the calling card? Makoto took Ryuji with her. She specifically mentioned that he would be fine and we have nothing to worry about. I wonder what she plans on doing with him. Has anyone heard from either of them? Let's leave it to them. I'm sure it'll be fine if Makoto's there with him. I'd definitely be worried if Ryuji was going alone, though. You have a point. Suppose we'll find out tomorrow either way. For now, we should get some rest.
We only have one shot at this.
Make
Don't
sure you
let
get
your
your
guard
prep
down.
done.
Yo.
Another box.
Hey!
Black rocks. And a black robe.
Oh! I see. Okay.
Probably make 6. Let's make 6 freeze sprays. Why not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Well then.
Ooh, calling card time.
Excuse me, sir, but... I found this on the car. There's something written on it.
Read it.
But...
I said, read it!
Sir Junya Kaneshiro, the money-devouring sinner of gluttony, you indulge in scamming others with horrendous methods that target minors exclusively. We have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. We will take your distorted desires without fail from the Phantom Thieves. Isn't this bad?
What of it?
If something happened to you, I mean, if the higher-ups find out about this...
Don't waste your time worrying about this useless shit. Just keep quiet for now.
But it's posted all around the city. People are talking about it online, too.
All of you, bring me your earnings. If you don't surpass your quota, I'll kill you.
Yes, sir.
Phantom Thieves, don't make me laugh.
Ooh.
Hey, we're leaving. They'll pay for this.
The calling card's been posted all over Shibuya. A good idea, no? Given the theatrical nature of this one, Kaneshiro must surely have been contacted about it. You truly are the brains of this Phantom Thieves operation. Ryuji, you should follow her example.
You know, I'm the one who went posting it everywhere, right? I even had to get all dressed up so they wouldn't notice me.
Come now, we don't have the time for idle chit-chat. Let us get moving.
You're going up against a truly horrible criminal this time.
That dick ain't gonna stop us now that we got our awesome new member. Makoto, you remember how all this works?
Once we steal the treasure, the palace will crumble, and the palace ruler's heart will change. Wow, you got that quick. I think Ryuji's still struggling to comprehend it all. The old me is dead. Makoto the sycophant is gone, and the corrupt adults who controlled her are next. Sounds like you're fired up. All right, Joker, give us the signal.
Let's do
It's
this.
showtime.
Okay. So out of my 60 card Yu-Gi-Oh deck I've just taken out, I think I have taken out more than 20 cards. Or no, it's not quite more than 20. I'll figure out the rest later, but for those of you who follow my very occasional Yu-Gi-Oh streams, you may remember that I'm working on a Skull Servant branded deck that was using the Ishizu cards, but I'm actually going to be experimenting with taking the Ishizu cards out and see if it actually performs better. I think we're just going to take the same group we've been taking. I see no reason to bring anybody else. Let me see. Is there any like personas that we want that we do not have? I think the answer is no. Like, we just want to gain experience, of course, but let's just go straight to the vault.
Let's go.
Should I save? I probably should, actually.
Yes!
I should write something.
Let's go.
I just want to make sure if we do lose for whatever reason, we can, like, you know, resume without having to backtrack. Just out of curiosity. Is that Kaneshiro? He was waiting for us. 27. Actually, this is like perfect because there are 3 cards I wanted to add. And it looks like I will get the chance to do that. For now, though...
The hell?
A safe? This wasn't here the last time we came. He changed the entire room so quickly. I guess this palace isn't a bank for nothing.
Greetings. Welcome to my private city bank. I'm surprised you made it here alive. It seems you're quite lucky.
Lucky? Don't be ridiculous.
We're gonna change your heart and make you confess everything you've done. That'll save all those people who are suffering because of your shitty actions. Even the police are struggling to deal with you, so this will make the public believe in us too.
Those in power work the ones below them to the bone for money. Such is the hierarchy of the world. Just accept your fate as a source of my wealth.
We'll never agree to that.
And hierarchy? You have to be out of your mind.
All of that was forced on me too, you know. I went through shit until I crawled my way out of the dregs. Now it's my turn to profit on everyone else.
Still, don't you think you're getting back at the wrong people? What a pitiful man.
It doesn't matter whether you're clean or dirty. Only the clever come out on top. The strong and the smart devour the weak. That is the natural order of things. You damn brats who think you know the world through the shit you read online will make perfect prey.
He is utterly hopeless.
It's always the fools who get tricked. Fools who have to pay for their foolishness. And if those fools don't learn, or they have to suck it up and stay as plain stupid fools.
Will you just shut it already?
I guess there's not much point saying anything to you fools. This is where my gracious lecture ends. Now then, I hope you're ready to work as slaves here for the rest of your lives.
That's outrageous.
I'm gonna swarm all over you and squeeze out every last penny!
Ooh. He's becoming a bug man.
Holy shit! What the hell?
I can take care of this myself. What's up, yo? Now come get some!
You filthy fly on dirty money! Get the hell out of my face!
Hi! Here we go, you pieces of shit! Try all you want, but I ain't gonna forgive ya! Being young is such a crime. They're naive, they're reckless, and on top of that, they don't even realize how stupid they are. Now I couldn't just sit back and not cash shit on those idiots, right? Time to roll out! Here he is, my guardian robot!
Okay. Oh, I think I do remember this.
A pig?
This is my talented one model descendant of Mechanoid, Pegatron!
Sounds like a pig to me.
Real bad crime, you know. It's time for you all to go to hell!
Damn it. I didn't expect he'd have something like this up his sleeve.
Joker, make sure you have us regroup if you think we're at a disadvantage. That thing's a giant. If it attacks us while we're at low stamina, we won't survive.
Good point, Makoto.
Get him, Joker!
Let's go.
This money grubber's getting a one-way ticket to redemption!
Ravage them!
I mean, let's just try the different elements, right? Just to pinpoint any weaknesses. If they exist.
This is my other self!
I'll just try a regular Augie. Ooh. Oh, and he gets like 2 actions regularly anyway. It's got Garula.
Use my persona!
I think having her heal herself is the move.
It's time to turn the table!
Try the gun. Let's try the whip.
You punks are really pissing me off. You called my Piggytron a pig earlier, right? Were you talking about Pichu when you said that? If you were, I'd tear you all to shreds!
Dude is really insecure.
It transformed? Don't tell me it's going to roll into us! Careful. A big one's coming!
Kinda seems like maybe I should just guard. Yeah, that was the right call.
How's this? Can't even speak because of how scary my Piggytron is, huh?
What do we want to do here?
It's time.
I guess heal everyone is a good start.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a big help!
I mean, everything seems pretty straightforward so far. Let's just go for that. You know what? Her gun is actually so bad that I think
How about this?
instead we do that.
Is that bastard going to rush us again? What do we do?
All the way
As
out.
you know, Kaneshiro is a money monker. Tossing an expensive item his way might draw his attention, and let's give it a try, Joker.
Well, we have to throw an expensive item.
We should try to draw Kanashiro's gaze. What about this one? It's plain, but it's... Alright, I'm going.
What do you think, you litter in my face? What kind of stuff they been teaching in school?
Oh, he's not interested. Do we need to use some... Careful. A big one's coming.
I should have just sent someone to be a distraction if that was a real option. I guess there's no reason not to do that.
Joker. What about this one? It's plain, but it...
How about this? I think this one will work, Joker. Roger!
What is that? It's got the shine of something pricey. Go collect the Piggytron! Right away!
need to worry about getting.
Alright.
This ain't half bad, yo. Maybe I can pick up a girl.
Kanashiro's attack him while he's off guard. It's a. Beat him down!
You probably didn't even have to do that, but
I Figutron so much. My Figutron's gonna lose. No, that's impossible.
Too strong.
okay. That actually hurt a little bit. Let's go ahead and heal, and then start rushing again.
Much thanks.
Like, the one thing I will say about Persona is it is a little bit frustrating when there is, like, essentially no point in trying different magic attacks. With that said, though, do we have anything that'll cure fear on everyone? Use Burn, Freeze, and Shock for one ally. We may not have it. We do not. Unless we have an item that'll do it.
I'm not done.
Here's Fear for one ally. That's not going to be worth it.
Never mind.
Okay.
Come.
The only other thing I can think of is, like, is it worth trying one of the other elemental types that we haven't used yet? What if I try that? Yeah, that did
I'd run
nothing.
if I could.
Stop shaking. I shall put you to the sword.
Oh, actually, do we have anything? Okay, yeah, we don't.
Persona!
Okay, well, I mean, if they're just gonna recover in like 2 turns anyway.
Out of the way!
Keep shaking.
Oh, let's
You have to recover!
heal after this.
Let's go.
Let's go ahead and use, where's his face? Mediorama. Let's go.
Thank you!
Now let's rush.
How undignified.
Turn the table!
Oh, did we get him?
My Peggytron! That's it. I'll just deal with you busters myself. Through the power of cash!
Okay, phase 2.
What's up? I paid these guys off, and now they're gonna clean you up. You like that? They're super duper powerful and super duper fly. A totally invincible wall.
Oh, how is this dealing with us yourself? Hey guys, their numbers may be growing, but we can't let that get to us. Let's do this! Knocked off balance! You have to recover! Queen's been knocked down! Keep it together!
Okay.
Come. You're mine.
Okay, these guys probably do have weaknesses if they resisted that.
Prepare yourself! What?
Come on.
That shield move. We can try to take down those minions, but Kanashiro... In that case, why don't we just put them to sleep? We'll leave the tactics to you.
How undignified.
To get to Kanashiro, you'll have to get rid of his stupid goons first.
Prepare yourself.
Get ready! Go!
Dormina.
Take this!
Panther's fallen asleep.
Persona!
Hey, rise and shine!
There.
Go ahead and heal everybody.
I appreciate it.
Now, what to do?
Persona! How's this?
We could do that.
I'm queen! Not over yet!
Persona! Ravage them!
Try that. Okay, they resist like everything, don't they? That's probably what this is.
How do you want to do this?
Die!
Everyone resists like everything.
Punk ass! Now you've done it.
Let's go.
What do we got? Do we have anything with Dormina? I haven't really been, like, you know, using it. I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't keep anything that had it. Oh! Sandman has it!
Alright.
Persona!
I mean, I think the move is even just to...
Out of our way! I'm queen! Sure. For you. Pass the baton and follow up!
Maybe we just
There.
Dormina him?
What's wrong, you scared?
Let's go.
This was Sukukaja?
Let's do this! How about this?
Okay, we got them both asleep. So can we, like, just go for him now? Okay, he blocks those. Good to know.
Take that!
I am thou.
Oh, that's bad.
Persona!
Hey, he's strong against all of that. Maybe we just boo-boo.
Get ready!
Let's try Agilao. And he's got burn. Nice. Okay, I mean, I think I'm fine with that.
Panther's off her feet! Are you alright? Fox is asleep! If I go for him now, it'll hurt! I'll use my persona!
I mean, he's gonna heal from the sleep anyway. I mean, let's try it.
Not over yet!
Let's go.
No, we don't like that.
You're mine.
Attacking Queen! Pay attention!
Take this! ran out of cash!
Ooh.
Hey! Where'd everyone go? I'm just a little short on funds at the moment! Come on, come back, yo!
His minions are nowhere to be seen. I guess relationships built on money don't mean anything once the wealth dries up.
Yeah, you tell them.
Shit! I screwed up!
You're out of options here. Everyone, watch
Persona!
out!
Ravage them!
I mean, there we go.
I can't! If I don't have money, then Oh, I know! There's still money inside Piggytron! Gotta get back in there!
Nah, dude, your time's up.
Oh, cash! Cash really does calm my nerves. Wait! What's wrong, Piggytron?
Well, suppose that's just what's gonna happen. Oh wow, everybody leveled up.
Level up.
It looks so
Null
strong.
sleeve. Like one too late on that. Okay, that's probably better than lunge, right? Yeah, it's just a flat upgrade on lunge.
Now I'm even more charming.
Garula can replace Garu. We're probably going to be at a point here pretty quick where
Gain new power.
That's a new skill. Let's
the
try
like
it out.
early level skills won't matter as much.
Kaneshiro.
I'm not gonna let anyone have it. This is my money.
You stole it all from innocent people.
Fine. I'll call off the debt.
Fine? You're still sounding pretty condescending.
You're right. I'm a poor, ugly idiot. How am I supposed to live a normal life like this? It's all because of our society. Weak people can't lead a happy life, no matter what they do. I'm a victim too, you know. Yeah, none of this is my fault.
The more you talk, the more pathetic you sound.
I just wanted a place where I could belong. You get that, don't you?
Bullshit! All you did was surround yourself with people you could use, solely for some easy money.
And you think you're the only one who's got to deal with being labeled? Me? And all these other guys. We're all fighting against that.
But don't worry. You'll finally have a place you belong. Somewhere you can make amends. For the rest of your life.
We're gonna do something about that distorted heart of yours. Free of charge.
I'm glad you understand. Now hurry up and return to the real Kaneshiro.
Seriously? You guys don't have any tact. Especially with that incredible power. These palaces could net you loads of cash. You could do whatever you wanted to people's hearts.
We're not like you.
Where do you find meaning in that naive sense of justice? You know, there's already someone out there taking full advantage of what palaces have to offer.
What?
I'll let you in on a little something. There's a criminal using other people's palaces to accomplish whatever they damn well please. They don't care about consequences, psychotic breakdowns, mental shutdowns. Anything goes.
Is that the same person Madarame's shadow spoke of?
Spill it! Who are you talking about?
Don't even bother. You are nothing compared to them. Better be careful. A chance encounter with them could prove fatal.
We can think about that later. Grab the treasure. There's no time.
In that case, we should take that large one. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Treasure.
What's gotten into him?
This is so cool! Wowee! Being a human is great! It's shiny, shiny gold! Huh? You shouldn't throw animals, damn it!
Enough already! Let's get it in, everyone! Hurry!
Okay, all set.
Fine. Wait, there's no road!
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
You guys are so careless. Meow. Ow.
Oh, I think I cracked my ass.
On, are you alright? Is yours cracked as well?
Of course not!
Isn't it supposed to be, though?
That's not what I mean! More importantly, it's dangerous for us to just charge out like that! Everyone's staring at us! Thank goodness nobody was hurt.
I wouldn't say nobody. That briefcase.
It appears to have been the cause of Morgana's demise.
That's not what I meant. Isn't that Kanashiro's?
You mean his treasure?
Hey, the light's red! Where should we open it?
How about at karaoke?
We'd have security cameras to worry about there.
Oh, I got the perfect place.
That's right!
I was just in the mood for some coffee too.
And we need to fix Morgana up.
So warm.
This place is oddly calming. Have you learned anything new?
It's sealed by a rotary lock. We'll need the combination to open it.
Meow!
A rotary lock, huh? I knew it.
How did you get that?
I simply memorized the combination. I saw him open and close it so many times after all.
Well, that's scary, but amazing too.
Oh, that burns! Hey, hurry up and open it! Oh!
How much is this?
I believe one stack is 1 million yen. Huh?
1, 2, 3. There's 30 of them in here. 30 million yen. Even after splitting it, we still each get 5 million.
Holy shit. It's gonna be deluxe pork soup combo for me from here on out.
You have to think bigger than that.
Not to bring down the excited mood, but does this money look real to you?
What? Children's bank!
Oh, for real?
I guess this represents how everything he did was an act to make himself seem tough.
No!
Well, hey, at least it feels like we totes busted this case, right? What do you mean? Is busting a case good or bad? Both! To think the reward for the Phantom Thieves is feeling they totes busted the case.
How funny.
Hold on a second. Even though the contents were nothing more than trash, the case itself is quite nice.
All right then, let's sell it. Glad we got that sorted.
By the way, Morgana, have any of your memories returned?
No, not at all.
Come on. Did the shit to your head make you forget even more?
Excuse me.
It's easy for you to talk. You're not the one who lost your memories.
You have amnesia? Something like that. He does remember searching for treasures, though.
I hope your memories return soon then. So, what happens next? First, we wait for Kaneshiro to have his change of heart.
Oh, it's gonna be big this time. People are gonna make a huge deal out of it for sure.
Hey, you know what Kaneshiro said at the end there? About that criminal using the metaverse?
Yes, I was bothered by that as well.
No point mulling over it now. Let's wait and see how Kaneshiro's change of heart goes first. We should probably just lay low for a while.
I never thought I'd hear those words coming from you.
About my request. How long is it going to take? This incident happened at the school you're supposed to be presiding over.
Excuse me, sir? We need to speak with you at once regarding the fishing organization operating out of Shibuya.
Fine. I hope you remember who gave you that position to begin with. Our other operative gave us a list of candidates without delay. How different from a certain someone. Yes, of course. Please continue your investigation.
Who could he be talking to? We did all we can, right? Now we just await, excuse me, the results. Wonder what's gonna happen when he has the change of heart. Do you think he'll turn himself in? Seems likely. I hope he spills everything to the police. Well, there are still a few lingering worries, but I believe we did well. We did. Right, we were going up against a real criminal after all. We managed to steal the heart of a notable lawbreaker. I can't wait to see Akechi's face when he hears the news. Honestly, I just hope that people who see it get some courage from the news. Still one thing that worries me though. Do you mean how someone is using the metaverse for evil? It would be seriously unforgivable if someone was really doing that. And we can think about that later. For now, let's just wait for Kaneshiro's change of heart. Very well, nicely done,
Now
everyone.
is let the results come rolling in. We did great today, though. Public opinion of us should skyrocket after this. Oh!
Let's watch ICU.
This man is a convicted criminal, yet you want to save him?
His guilt or innocence is for the courts to decide. My only concern is that he lives long enough to get there.
Story about the daily struggles of a doctor's working in an emergency ward.
Wow!
I like this guy. A person's life is valuable no matter what they've done. Yeah.
Yep.
No matter the circumstances, those doctors never gave up. Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness. Ooh, that's a big kindness boost.
Well then.
And then we're gonna get some confidant
That
things.
Kaneshiro truly was an evil stain on society. Same with Kamoshida and Madarame too. They hurt and exploited others just to satisfy their desires. Still, there were people around them who noticed their terrible deeds, weren't there? I wonder why they turned a blind eye. Why doesn't anyone help?
They're too scared, I think, is the
So it's
answer
because
there.
they don't have the courage. Humans are so weak. Humans. Hey, do you think I'll really be able to become a human? When I touched the treasure, some memories came back. I tried to force myself to forget, but I really may not be human.
Just be confident.
Who do you think you're talking to? Now that I think about it, I gotta be human. I am the core of the Phantom Thieves, after all.
I feel like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. Pickpocket. Chance to obtain an item when Joker performs a melee.
All right.
That's cool.
Come on. It's not good for you to stay up this late. Let's go to sleep.
Our master wishes to speak with you. Heed his words.
You've defeated the repulsive fiend of gluttony this time. Well done. I am glad to see you have devoted yourself to your rehabilitation.
You are not worthy of such kind words, inmate. I suggest you treasure them.
Do you recall the whispers about that strange man?
The other metaverse user?
Even a chicken could remember something that important. Don't sound so cocky about it.
This is about the cases of those people who shut down, is it not?
Indeed. I speak of another with powers similar to yours. If you are to complete your rehabilitation, you may encounter him eventually. Yet another thing for me to look forward to. It would be greatly troubling if you were to not strengthen your abilities. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider
Are we
it
gonna
a
get the
gift.
special, like, 4 and 5-way and so on fusions? High Arcana boost. Oh, just better experience from Arcana boosts. That's fine,
It's
but it's
time,
not, like,
inmate.
crazy.
Return to you.
Hello? It's me, Makoto. Were you sleeping?
No, that's fine.
Thank goodness. There's something I feel I should let you know. Kanashiro contacted me.
Kanashiro?
He said he's calling off our debt. It seems he's disposed of all the photographs as well. And, my sister and her team have taken him into custody.
What?
It appears they did not want him to disappear, if you know what I mean.
His group was called a mafia after all. I wouldn't put silencing him past them.
Does this mean we were successful in changing his heart?
Good
It's hard to say
indicator.
for sure yet.
I see. What about those psychotic breakdowns that Kanashiro mentioned?
I'm not sure. But I assume he was talking about the incidents that have been all over the news lately. It really may be related to the other person who has been entering palaces.
True. That said, all we can do now is wait until Kanashiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Thank you.
I thought I was going to be late. Customers were bickering in the convenience store this morning. A young woman wearing all brand clothing and an older man with gold accessories were arguing. Both were on their high horse, and even though they dressed fancy, it felt very nouveau riche. Speaking of, the Japanese words for high horse and nouveau riche both originated as shogi terms. A lot of people aren't familiar with shogi, but it's good to know a little bit about it. So, you've seen this piece before?
Do you know the answer?
What do you think it says on the back of this piece? Gold.
This is it.
Exactly.
Right. The lance and the silver general also have the kanji for gold on the back. By the way, it said that the toe on the back of the pawn piece is a cursive form of gold. In shogi, you can choose to promote your pieces under certain conditions. If a knight crosses into enemy territory, for instance, they can promote becoming as mobile as a gold general. A weak piece, like a pawn, can become gold if you get it into the enemy's camp, hence Nouveau Riche.
Nice going!
I feel like maybe that trivia works better, like, in the Japanese. By the way, Nouveau Riche like to wear expensive clothes because of a desire to be acknowledged. Once humans fulfill the basic needs of clothing, food, and shelter, our next desire is recognition. That's why people try to make themselves seem bigger by flaunting their power through money. Making yourself seem bigger reminds me of a frilled lizard. So we're supposed to go hang out with Kasumi today, but we do have a lot to do already. I think you may know this already, but I've been ordered by Principal Kobayakawa to look for the culprits. Is he on to us? Seem to be fine for now, but we can't let our guard down. I ask that you try not to stand out for a while. By the way, I usually spend my time in the student council room. If ever an emergency, feel free to come find me there. Ooh, we got a lot of people asking for our plans. But before we do any of that, let's go to the airsoft shop. Actually, by purchase, we mean we want to sell all of this.
That's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. Okay.
Do we have any protectors to sell? Actually, we can sell all of our other items somewhere else, so I'll do that in a second.
Hey, inmate!
In the meantime, we do, I think, need a faith persona. So let me see what we can do on that front. A discount.
How fair?
Justine, you want to register it? You'd like to register this? Read here.
Interesting. I guess we got it for passing 25%, because otherwise, I don't know, it just seems weird. So faith. I guess we're just summoning Phoenix because it's not like we can make something else. Just out of curiosity, what can we make?
Let us begin the search.
Sort by level. I mean, there's lots of new stuff we can make.
You okay with this?
Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Actually... we'll save it for now because there's actually like...
Are you finished?
What?
It is time, inmate.
What's the word I'm looking for? Like, I don't want to... What's the word? Okay, we need to go to Kichijoji. I guess the promenade? Like, because we need personas of specific arcanas, I don't want to, like, risk anything by, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Welcome.
I want to sell. Prizes. Nothing we really need. I mean, decide later. I just don't like leaving these. Yeah, we'll go hang out with Yoshizawa.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's go. Senpai?
Sorry I called you here so suddenly. Since our talk, I've been trying to think of things besides gymnastics that I'm really invested in, and I figured something out. It's this. Making bento?
Yes.
I can cook. You really need to regulate your diet in gymnastics, so I've been making my own food a lot. So, since I always wanted to thank you, I made you bento.
So, anyway...
This is actually my first time cooking for someone else besides my family. Will this be the trademark they're bad at cooking scene? I figured this would definitely help me get my confidence back. I made this specifically with your body type in mind and knowing how much you exercise. Do you want it? I'm touched. And I'm glad I put all that effort in. Chicken and eggs are to help you with fatigue. There are some beans in there too, and it's on brown rice. Weight control is important for gymnasts, but we also need to make sure we've got energy and stamina too. So high protein, low fat is usually what we go for. We also need iron to maintain stamina and vitamin B for energy. I'm getting all focused on the gymnastics part again. Well, anyway.
This looks good.
Let's dig in. Is that all for you? Of course, I'll need every last grain of rice. Why do you look so skeptical? It might look like a lot, but it's actually a lot less than my usual. Don't worry, I've done the math on the calories. I'll burn this off at practice.
So?
Come on, Senpai, you'll be done before you know it. This is a familiar flavor, but it doesn't match the food. Keep trying different parts, but it all tastes like the same thing. Something very familiar. You okay? Your eyes are glazing over. It's definitely unique. Think so? I don't think it's that weird for an athlete. Heavy seasoning would probably be bad for you, so I went easy on it. Was it too light? Excuse me. Yeah, that's the flavor I was going for. I was trying to decide how to season these, and I figured everyone likes curry, right? So I decided to go for maximum curry flavoring. Sorry, were you not a fan of that flavor? Or maybe you prefer the super spicy ones? Not exactly.
I'm so sorry.
I did this all wrong. I'll get some kind of condiment to change the flavor. Once I fix it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it more. Should I get mayonnaise, soy sauce, maybe miso? Do you think Dr. Maruki will have some salt? Calm down. Oh, you're right. I should just buy something new. You need it right now. I'm enjoying this. But... Well, thank you. Now we should really eat.
Thank you for the meal.
That was delicious. Thank you for completely finishing your meal. Sorry it didn't turn out perfectly. I came up with the idea of making bento, but I couldn't decide on the flavor. Either way, I'm sorry. So embarrassed. I thought it was so great when I presented it to you, and now... Try again sometime.
Thank you so much.
You're very kind. This time I'll ask you what you like before I try anything too crazy. I'll go buy that super spicy Megiddo sauce for next time. Seems like you're always helping me find the way forward. I've let my failures get to me and end up in some big pessimistic spiral again. Maybe this kind of confidence can help me figure out who I really am. That sounds right. Anyway, I suppose all I can do is keep moving forward. Hope we can keep helping each other. That's nice.
All right.
Rank 3. Training, I feel like stamina increased. Our max HP increased by 5.
Maybe some other time.
And then in the evening, we're gonna unlock a place called Konda.
You're back.
I've been curious. What's Kosei like? Is it filled with guys like Yusuke? And there are a lot of different people there. that you mentioned it, I have one very interesting classmate. She's a female shogi player, and she seems quite the skilled one at that. Are you talking about Hifumi Togo? I remember hearing she's a student at Kosei. They say she's the most beautiful shogi player around right now. Sounds too good to be true. Give me some more info. I do not know much about her. She's not the kind of person to let others close to her. Sounds like she only focuses on her shogi pursuits. After all, it said she's a lone genius. However, I have heard she is commonly seen in the church over in Kanda. Probably gets struck down like by a bolt of lightning if you're going for that ulterior motive. That ain't it. I mean, shogi's a battle, right? She's gotta have some kind of insane strategy. That is quite the stretch. Churches are supposed to be holy. Don't do this, Ryuji. You're gonna pay for this one day. You go spy on her.
Striking an enemy with but a moment's inspiration? Skillfully strategizing toward victory? Those might actually be good tactics to know for our work as the Phantom Thieves. You said she's at the church in Kanda, right?
Okay, we have unlocked Kanda.
Alright.
For now, though, let me check real quick. Do we already have a Temperance persona? We do not. Okay. Probably should have looked ahead a little bit just to see if I could, whatchamacallit. Like, who else do we need in the next few days? Emperor, and then that is it for the month anyway. And I don't want to like load another page while we're still here.
Hey, inmate!
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna Temperance, and if we don't have an Emperor, we're gonna pull that as well. Let me see if I can fuse a new one though.
You sir.
The inmate needs our guide. If you wish to perform an let us begin the search.
Okay. Empress. We have lots of... Okay, I think we do not have an Emperor. So can we get a new Temperance? We cannot, but we do have to...
You okay with this?
Fuse up something new anyway, so let's just do that.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
I guess skillful combo? Putting rage on all of our foes actually seems actively bad. Let me see. That seems good. Take regenerate.
Its power will be nothing unusual. Then let us begin.
But I did that because we only have one slot left, so we were gonna have to make something new anyway. Make a Lamia. Lots of stuff we could make, actually, but it's like all...
Finished for now?
Justine, you
read here.
Summon... Arcana, we need an Emperor. Let's go ahead and just grab this Eligor.
This is your power.
Oh, there is a level 25 Emperor we could be making. Let me just summon the personas we need, and then I'll see if we can make it with anything we have. Temperance, Chakokuten.
This then accept this persona. The
Create
inmate
new.
needs
execute us. What
Use
path
by
do you
result.
want?
Scroll down to level 25. Do we see anything? Make a Naga. I don't.
Finished for now.
Done already.
We'll just roll with this.
No slacking off.
It's Becky. Hello, requester. Oh, that's not great.
Jeez.
I'm just a little overworked. No need to make a big deal about it. Thanks for coming to visit me. How could I collapse at a time like this? I really need to make some money. How am I going to make today's payment? What's going on, Miss Kawakami? I called the school, but no one answered.
What?
Takase-san, you contacted the school? You weren't answering your phone. And when I thought you finally answered, it was a nurse who told us we were here. It's really an inconvenience for us when you miss a payment, you know? Now, it's not like she wanted to collapse. But our credit card payment is coming up soon, so we'll need you to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are Takase-kun's guardians, the ones I mentioned the other day. They took care of them. One of my students, he came to visit me. Messing around with another student, huh? You never learn, do you? After all you did to him. I'm sorry. When are you going to transfer the money? Should be able to send it out to Mari. Tomorrow. Don't pay them. Stay out of this. Don't act so tough, kid. Our precious adoptive son, Taiki, died because of this woman. She should have been fired. That's not. She still doesn't know her place, and she still continues to teach. We're going to need you to show some remorse for what you did to him. I understand. I will pay you, so... It's not like we're trying to extort you. That's what it sounds like. Who was it that convinced Taiki to start studying when he needed to be working? School work on top of his part-time job overwhelmed him, which led him to that accident. These guys are pretty obviously crooks. Think this through more. I believe I'm getting scolded by my student. I'm gonna stop worrying about it. That's the wrong choice. Does that get us anything? Nope, just rank 7.
All right.
I mean, actually, is her, like, final upgrade even that good? Because I thought I remember in the original Persona 5, it was like she would give you, like, massages or whatever after taking trips to Mementos, and that would, like, let you not have to rest when you came back. But it seems like that's not really an issue this time.
I'll see you later then. It's so hot.
I wish the rainy season would end soon. By the way, June's almost over. We defeated Kaneshiro, so we can rest easy for a while, I guess. What do you want to do today? Maybe a trip to Mementos? I think we actually do have quite a few things lined up in there, but we go there when the internet tells us to, and right now the internet is not telling me to. I want to rest. Breaks are important, but we have those requests on the message board, so don't forget to answer them. It's raining. My new piece. This is about my new piece, Desire. It was selected for the public exhibition. It's already on display there now. Go see it together? Yeah, we'll go with him. Should be my first time going as well. I'll send you the location of the art museum now. Let's meet up and head there together. Ooh, I know.
All right.
I'm gonna invite right people who enjoy art museums.
Indeed.
In addition to the exhibition aspect of this show, there is also an evaluation portion. My piece truly stands out among the sea of art here, yet nobody has come to see it. Perhaps they are so afraid of the truth held within that they dare not take a closer look. What is this supposed to be? There's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. The title is Desire. I see no desire here. I understand now this area is for students. The artist likely decided to paint this on a whim. There's neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Come, dear, there are many more detailed paintings over there. There's no need to worry, I am not bothered in the slightest, said someone who is supremely bothered. There's nothing more than the drivel of unrefined commoners. I needn't pay any mind to them. As those are in the know understand my work, I will be happy. This is... Wow, look, knowledgeable patron has arrived. I would like your opinion, sir. What are your thoughts on this piece? I can see quite clearly why it was accepted into the exhibition. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
What did you say?
How dare you? Ah, are you the artist? The title is listed as Desire, but that idea is quite overused. Some may even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work with such an old theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take another look. Try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. These brushstrokes are splendid given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It is empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you truly want to progress as an artist. My work is empty. Don't let it bother you.
Why?
Why, I put my heart and soul into this piece, captured the very essence of desire. It was supposed to lay bare the reality of the world. Perhaps he was right. It may be empty after all. These colors, these brushstrokes, they do not convey the true meaning of desire, only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire, desire has captured me.
How could this be?
I have fooled myself into believing otherwise. It is as though I've been forsaken by the gods of art. This grave mistake shall be the end for me. This is just the beginning. Do not patronize me, I have no future in this field. What's going to happen to me now? Without art, what will remain of my being? This isn't like you.
Agreed.
You are correct. Surrendering myself to fate after only one failure would be very much unlike me. Still, being criticized by someone with such a keen eye is truly painful. That is all the more reason I must break out of my slump. I must prove my ability to him. That's the spirit. Start by painting. After that, I will paint, beyond which I shall paint even more. This is the only way I will learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much in using logic to analyze the contents of the heart. And if you allow me to continue my skills card services as well, I shall conquer this. Follow-up. Gets to perform a follow-up attack if Joker's attack does not down the enemy.
Alright.
Okay. That's a good one to get.
Let us return home.
Now then, let us head home. I wish to start anew. A slump, Apologize for causing a scene earlier. One gentleman's critique made me fully realize what I've been lacking. Now my path is clear. I will simply keep on drawing. I'm going to have 10 pieces finished by the end of the day. That's the spirit. Anything I should be doing? If anything, I should be doing more. Do anything to escape this slump. Your support, I was able to pick myself up rather quickly today. I hope this doesn't discourage you from joining me again. I will get past this. We'll meet again soon. check something real quick.
Back.
Inmate.
Just you haven't forgotten about your special assignment? Interesting.
Hey! Hey, hey!
Yeah, we'll play a crossword. A border between air masses. Checked daily. Cooled with cubes. I'm gonna say water or ice, but neither of those are for. How about this? Atmospheric disturbance. Man, I don't know any of these. Well, apparently the answer to this is front. Oh, like a cold front. Okay. So... checked daily. Weather? These clues could be better. And then cooled with cubes. I'll tell you what, let's just do... So we know the F is used there. Atmospheric disturbance. I want to say stuck. Oh, storm! A storm is an atmospheric disturbance. Oh, I get it. It's iced. Like iced tea. Got it. The rainy season is called Suyu in Japan.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Now we need to travel to Shinjuku and speak to the fortune teller. Was there anything else I needed to do before that? I don't think so. I think everything else is what we intended to do. And then the monthly exit. Okay, let me go ahead and load up July while we're doing this.
Oh!
Yeah, we're gonna get our fortune read.
Hello.
Hello there, this is your first time here, yes? It's not often I get young men stopping by my stand. There, my name is Chihaya Mifune. I will be reading your fortune today. And by telling you your name. I'm Ren Amamiya. Your name is quite lucky. That aside, what type of consultation can I interest you in today? Give me the full package. Well, I suppose the life of a high schooler is difficult after all. Now let's start with an initial reading to test the waters of your fate.
Here we go.
O divine power, bring forth this boy's fortune. First card is, I see. As for the second, oh, next is...
Is this?
Yes, I've seen everything. A stream of light obscuring the sun like an arrow tearing through the sky.
Here it is.
I see there seems to be new wealth in your future. Financial fortune is looking good today. The wealth of which I speak will come from your house. At home without detour, and precisely 5,000 yen will await you there. I'll do just that.
Yes.
As you should. Fate is absolute. But what is this? How strange. The general flow of your future seems to indicate ruin and an inmate locked away in a lonely cell? You seem to be a good person, but are you perhaps mixed up with the wrong crowd? Beyond that, since continuing on your current path will lead to your death. Jesus, lady. And how can I avoid that? I cannot offer advice to that end.
That's impossible.
If the divination is coming to me this clearly, the truth of it is simply undeniable. Although, now that I think about it, there may be a way you can attempt to counteract your destiny. All you need is my special spiritual object, the Holy Stone. With its powers in your control, you can avoid even the most unfortunate of futures, probably. I recommend this to my more experienced customers, but your situation is too dire to ignore. See, the stone itself is imbued with an aura of joy that will sap away all the horrible energy surrounding you. All you need to do is keep it wrapped in cloth and be sure to recharge its power in moonlight every 3 days.
What do you say?
As for the cost, it's only 100,000 yen. Not bad for an item that can change your very future yet. Yes? This seems suspicious. It's legitimate, I promise. You really don't want it? What a shame. It would be to see the flames of youth snuffed out so soon. Come see me again if you change your mind. I really can help you if you like.
Ah, you're back.
Oh, let me see. We'll need High Priestess, Temperance, Emperor, Lover's Faith, Fortune, Devil, Justice, Chariot, Hanged Man, and Star Arcana personas for this month. Okay.
Oh!
Chief seems strangely happy. I wonder what's going on. How's your pocket money situation been looking? You're hopeless.
Fine.
Here.
For real?
What is this? 5,000 yen? Won some money from the lotto, so I don't mind sharing my winnings. Thanks. See, I can be nice
The rest
sometimes.
is on you.
Make sure you close up the shop. I think so.
That's incredible.
Maybe that Chihaya lady can seriously read the future. Wait, this is bad. Didn't she say you're gonna die? We need to talk to her again and figure this out.
No.
Well, that 5,000 will go a long way towards everything.
Hey!
Hey, we got a seat. Let's read Zoro. Although his opponent was a true villain, he still behaved as a perfect gentleman.
Hey, hey!
More kindness, I think? That's what the guide said? Yeah, there we go. I skipped breakfast, so now I'm hungry. I want something filling, but with summer coming up, I'm worried about having too many calories. Tea that's good for your charm.
Wow!
Sounds delicious.
Nice. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, shall we begin?
Open your textbooks. Today we'll be talking about the Three Kingdoms. Charismatic rulers and warlords with the command of 1,000 men may have their own appeal. Personally, I think the strategists who supported them can't be ignored. In the book, Zhuge Liang of Shu is famous for his exploits during the Battle of Red Cliffs. He's also the inventor of the baozi, a kind of round dumpling. Their original name was based on their appearance.
What is the answer?
It's the phrase of the original meaning of the original Chinese phrase that these dumplings' names came from. Barbarian's head.
Very good.
That is correct. Its original name, Ban To, came from a phrase meaning a barbarian's head. At the time, one's region's barbarians would use a person's head as an offering to soothe the deity of a flooding river. But Zhuge Liang made a baozi in the shape of a head as a substitute. If it was the size, if it was meant to replace a person's head, that must have been a very big bao bun. I assume this is like a bao bun. I don't actually fully know, but that's what it sounds like.
Nice going!
You got that knowledge. Our knowledge is actually probably not that far from being maxed out. These days you can find baozi with the cute faces on them. Think about their origin, it's not too off the mark.
Yep.
So we need a High Priestess persona? Let me check if we already have one. We do not. I'm gonna have to make one. Decide later, and by decide later we mean not do that. We need to go to the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate!
So we do not have room to summon a persona, so we're gonna have to fuse something.
How?
Time for some. Let's execute him. What path do you want?
So, Priestess, we can make an Isis. Which ones do we not need right away? Well, we're definitely not going to need a Magician right away. We could always resummon the Star. Let me see, do we need a Counselor this month? Did it say? High Priestess, Temperance, Emperor, Lovers, Faith, Fortune, Devil, Justice, Chariot, Hanged Man, and Star. So we will not need a Counselor, but we will need a Faith. We will need a Hanged Man, and this also does not summon the correct persona, so I don't know why I'm looking at it. You know what? We can resummon Fuki.
You'd like to inherit.
Decreasing the SP cost of healing skills seems pretty good. Just pass on. Hold on. Okay, we weren't going to learn Media Ramen normally, so let's take that. And then let's just take Regenerate.
Will be nothing. Then let us begin.
I guess as long as I'm here, we could just resummon the Star immediately. Or let's see what else we could make. Let's just try to get everything on the table. So it has to be Clotho, I think has to be our pick for Fortune. Which means we have to use our Priestess and our Lovers. That's not ideal. What about Devil? Can we do anything with Devil? Doesn't involve... Everything involves using at least 2 of our personas that we already have for other purposes.
Justine, you handle this. These are the paths you have walked.
Do we already have a Fortune persona? Let me just check that real quick, because if we do, we could at least summon that instead. We do not. In fact, Clotho is the first Fortune persona we have access to. What about Devil? We do already have some cheap Devil personas, so we'll probably just summon one of those. tell you what, no matter what, we're gonna have to make a
Done already?
trip back here.
What?
Probably. So let's
No
just wait
slacking
and
off.
come back once we need new types of personas. Unless we're just already gonna need it that night. No, we need temperance, so we're good. So now we go to the school. We're gonna go to a library to swap out our books.
What would you like?
We need to return a book.
Thank you. What would you like?
We need to borrow a book. A speed reader.
Here.
That sounds like it's going to be real useful for finishing books faster. And now we need to speak to Makoto outside of the library to start her social link.
Hey. Do you have a minute?
I can lend
Thank
here.
you very much.
Courtyard should do.
I'd like to talk to you about something. Do you have a moment? Up until now, I've been the quintessential honor student. I believe I've been handling my position as student council president with ease as well. And I don't mean that in a boasting way, that's simply how I've thought about it. But in the end, I was unable to make any kind of impact with either Suzui-san or Kaneshiro. Turns out there's no use for a rule-abiding honor student when things get rough. Now that I'm a member of this team, I want to do everything I can to help you all. All my studying up to this point has kept me quite narrow-minded. I think I will need to broaden my horizons somewhat.
What do you plan on doing?
My first step will be to learn more about the other students. But I struggle with that. There seems to be a disparity between my tastes and those of my peers.
You're right.
I knew it. I don't even know where people like to go for fun. It would be nice to have a grasp of such concepts. Plus, the student council must be responsible for understanding the student body they serve, right? I don't mean that in a surveillance way, I just want to know them as people. I may be a phantom thief, but that's no excuse for me to start ignoring my presidential duties. Now, back to the topic at hand. Where do people usually go for fun?
I would say, like for me, I would say the arcade, but like where are the usual hangout spots for teens? I would still say the arcade.
I often hear people talking about going to the arcade. To be perfectly honest, I've never been to one myself. Do you think you could— I'm not sure if it'll broaden my horizons per se, but simply studying won't get me anywhere.
Let's go now.
Thank goodness. I think I would have been totally lost in there had I gone by myself. Well, let's get going. So this is where everyone comes to enjoy themselves. There are more girls here than I expected. Hey, over there! You play by aiming the gun at the screen, right? That actually seems somewhat realistic.
Want to try?
If it's okay with you, do you think you could teach me? I did it! No way!
Must be too engrossed in the game to even notice, though.
Oh, so this is how it is.
You're a real gamer.
Of course, that was just a game, but I wonder if I could apply some of the techniques I learned here during battle.
That might just work.
Perhaps going somewhere I don't normally frequent is what helped me come up with that idea. You know, it may only be a little bit, but I think I'm starting to understand how people pass time. Interesting. I would have never even thought about coming here before.
You still have much to learn.
Hey, do you think you could help me out again? I might be able to give the team more ideas if I can gain increased knowledge outside of my studies.
I look forward to it.
I need to live up to your expectations now that I've taken up your time. Perhaps it won't be immediately, but I'm sure I can be of use.
There must have been people who obstructed your actions as the Phantom Thieves. You managed to overcome them because you had someone who specialized in analyzing enemies. Isn't that right?
That actually sounds like that should be like the speech for, what's her face? Futaba, who we haven't met yet, but, you know, I think most people who have played know where that's gonna end up.
Thou hast acquired a new vow.
Sorry,
It shall
I'm
become
like,
the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
my desk is very unorganized and there's lots of Yu-Gi-Oh cards kind of scattered everywhere. I'm wanting to do something about it right at this moment, even though this is not the opportune time to do that. Do this. Might actually be some important cards in this pocket that I also need to move. Do you have them in here? They're probably in sleeves. Allow you to see skills and potential item drops on the analysis screen. That seems very good. Maybe the cards I'm looking for are not in here. That's all Dragon Link stuff.
By the way, you went to the red light district when you were chasing after Kaneshiro, right? I'd like to go there as well. No, not for my own purposes. To tell you the truth, I recently got a report that one of our students was spotted there.
One of our students? Oh no. Maybe I should hold on to that.
I'm skeptical, but I'd like to confirm firsthand for myself.
I mean, isn't it at least possible that the student spotted there was like us investigating? Unless she like knows the student's name and just isn't saying, because like, you know, to us, the players, saying like, oh, I heard Steve was there. That doesn't tell us anything. Red Light District next.
All right then.
See ya.
Ah, you're back.
What are we supposed to do this evening? Call Kawakami. Okay.
Oh! Hi! Hey! I'll head over right now! Hey, hey!
I actually really like the antique feel of this room. What a nice way to say it's a dump. I have to say goodbye to it today. Thing is, I've decided to quit. My boss found me a part-time job that pays better than this one. Kase-kun's guardians keep increasing their demands. This is just what I have to do. Is this really what you want? What I want? Kase-kun's guardians say the only true way to apologize is by paying them. Oh, you don't want auto? That's not true, then what's the right thing to do here then? If I could escape all this if I quit being a teacher. I feel like we have no right being a teacher. If I quit on my own, I wouldn't have to pay them. So I'm going to quit both my teaching job and my maid job. What do you think? That's what you decided. That's what I decided. Did I really decide it on my own? When I think about it, it's too late for me to stop being a teacher. I feel really bad for what happened. I would have resigned the day he died. And yet I still feel the need to teach. I wonder why I feel that way even now. That's your answer. Well, that's right. I decided the way to apologize to him was make sure there won't ever be another student like him. I might have been able to save him if I hadn't been afraid of rumors or labels back then. I wanted to become a teacher that takes care of her students. That's the mindset I had. Now I spent all of my free time on part-time jobs so I can continue working as a teacher. Critical work of a teacher on the back burner so I could make apology money. That's where it all went wrong. Can't make things right with Takase-kun like this. Mistakes can be fixed. I'll be the teacher I aspire to be. That's the right way for me to make amends to Takase-kun. From here on, I refuse to pay them any more money, and that is my answer. Well, what do you think? That's the right choice.
You're right.
Can't get the right answer from someone else. It can only be found from within. Learn that from you. Well, you're my teacher, haha, just kidding. Oh, pardon the noise. Okay, I'll stop fiddling with stuff on the desk now. But I did at least clear out a little bit of space under the camera, so I feel good about that. I'm just going to ignore everything that's over here that you hopefully can't really see.
All right.
Rank 8. been so worried about making money that I haven't been paying attention to my students, especially to you. I averted my eyes from you because you were labeled just like Takase was. From now on, I'm going to protect you too. As your teacher, I will never betray you. That's reassuring. Leave it to me. I can be decisive when it counts. I'll speak with the Takases. I'm not going to run anymore. Everything should be fine as long as I talk to them face to face. Alright, it's time for me to go. Thanks. See you later.
Good night.
Supposed to stop working as Becky by today. To be honest, I always kind of knew in my heart I couldn't go on like this forever. I felt so stuck facing it alone. It's thanks to you that I actually figured out what I need to do. You're welcome. You're a sweet kid. I haven't really recognized all you've done, so thank you, really. To bed early tonight. Lack of sleep is basically poison for your body and mind, okay? Good night. I'm so sorry. This is going to be so loud and annoying, but I have like an extra pop filter here that's just been sitting there, and now I'm going to put it in a drawer, and now there's so much more space here. I love this. I should do this more often. Probably not when I'm streaming, admittedly. Miss Chuno, come to the faculty office at once.
What's going on?
To the faculty office. Kawakami's been kind enough to give us this free time. We better put it to use, good use. We're gonna read. We're gonna read Speed Reader. Read 2 chapters at a time from now on.
All right.
Damn it.
What could that have been about? Well, let's resume class. Amamiya-kun, please come to the student guidance office.
Hey!
Sounded like Kawakami. I wonder what's up.
Sorry.
Sorry to pull you out of class, but it's about Takase-kun's guardians. I told them that I'm not going to pay them any more money. I'm quitting my part-time job too, although I'm still in talks with my boss about it. I'm going to devote myself to being a great teacher. No matter what others say, I won't waver. So thank you for giving me such good advice. Just thought you should be the first to know. Miss Kawakami, you have guessed. The Takases are here.
What?
They're here at school? How long are you going to make us wait? It's him again. We're talking here. How rude. This student is only as good as his teacher. Obviously, you lack a proper education. Thought you could just call and say you're not going to pay anymore? Who do you think you are?
You know.
It's what I decided for Takase-kun's sake. Make sure there won't be any more students like him. You're just trying to get out of taking your responsibility. Bet you don't even care about Taiki. Are you still a teacher? Maybe we really should sue the Board of Education. Are you okay with that? A teacher who caused her student to die would surely cause a scandal. I'm not going to run or hide. I'm going to spend my time taking care of my students. When I take legal action and go ahead, regardless, I'll continue teaching. Decided that's the best apology I can make to Takase-kun. Paying money to you two is not the solution, to say the least. Along with suing you, maybe I should tell everyone about your little secret. About your little stint as a sex worker.
What?
How did you... Oh, so I'm right, am I? What? The amount of money you're paying us can't come from just a teacher's salary. Well, shall we head on over to the faculty office? Stop, please. Ha, a teacher working in the sex industry, you've definitely done it this time. How unfortunate for you that you thought you could just leave Taiki's mother unsettled. What you have to do now, right? We'll pay up and don't ever call us again with this garbage about stopping the payments. So I can't quit my part-time job just yet. Can't give up. I know, but what am I supposed to do? What about the Phantom Thieves? Would they even help someone like me? No, that's impossible. Haha. Can't do this anymore. What are their names again? Ooh, the Takases. The husband is Toshio-san and his wife is Hiromi-san. I can never forget them. I send them money every week. Why, you don't intend on doing something, do you? Please don't. Shujin teacher asking for the Phantom Thieves for help would be...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was so excited to tell you what I had decided and then it ended up like this. Just forget everything. Think about it. I'm right back where I started. So I'll never be able to change. Haha, class is about to start. Need to go. A teacher made to suffer. Alright, tell you what.
I'll just add this.
We've only been going for like 2 hours, but I've got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, so I'm gonna call it here.
Hey!
Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll be back with more Persona next week. I'm gonna try to stream some Yu-Gi-Oh! This weekend, or maybe later this week. We'll see. I think ideally I'm looking to stream some of that Theme Chronicle event that's going on before it ends. So we'll have to see when that's wrapping up. But anyway, I will see you guys whenever I see you again. See you when I see you.